Sports are something that everyone in the world, regardless of age, sex, or nationality, can enjoy. Whether it is a child playing in their first soccer game or a professional athlete playing in the NBA Finals, sports can connect almost anyone. Fan support and overall devotion for sports have made professional athletes superstars and national icons. Because sports are important to many people and have been since the day of the Romans, there is much pride in sports. However, there is something that has tainted the image of sports and athletes: performance-enhancing drugs, also known as PEDs. These drugs come in many varieties, such as substances or chemical agents, and are used in medical procedures, which provide the user with an advantage in athletic performance. Most athletes want to be the best at their particular sport. However, some athletes turn to PEDs, which to me should not be allowed in any sport at any level. As an athlete, you are known to be fit, in shape, and have the stamina that most people, on average, do not have. When PEDs are involved and absorbed into the system, you are no longer considered an athlete. Specific definitions of an athlete clearly support this statement. Taken from Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, the definition states that an athlete is a person who is trained or skilled in exercise, sports, or games requiring physical strength, agility, or stamina. Other dictionaries, such as the Free Dictionary, state that an athlete is a person possessing the natural or acquired traits such as strength, agility, and endurance that are necessary for physical exercise or sports, especially those performed in competitive context. Or an athlete is a person who has a natural aptitude for physical activities. These definitions have a clear and concise image as to what an athlete truly is. And once PEDs are added to play, that individual is technically no longer considered an athlete. Per definition, as that natural talent can no longer relate to that individual. PEDs take away the individual's natural ability, as they are used as enhancers, and of which can no longer be controlled by that individual, but instead chemicals. If fans were to find out that Babe Ruth had used PEDs, the respect for him would dissipate, as his records would be invalid, due to an unfair advantage, which brings me to my next point. Using PEDs provides for an unfair advantage above their opponents to whoever take these drugs. The use of PEDs has a variety of effects on the bodies that will enhance the individual's performance. PEDs are used in order to increase muscle strength and mass through steroids and human growth hormones. They are also used to increase oxygen uptake through erythropoietin by increasing the red blood cells' capacity for carrying blood. Many may be familiar with the previous effect, as it was once used by Lance Armstrong, and that was very recent, and who later had all of his medals taken away because of using this type of PED. The last type of PED that can be used are stimulants, which increase the energy levels so athletes can work out harder. As you can see, these 4 different types of PEDs can play a huge role in how an athlete performs. However, it can also play a huge and major role in the health of an athlete as well. Performance-enhancing drugs contain so many different chemicals that those who use are not typically aware of the potential health effects. As there are many types of PEDs, I'm only going to mention a few along with their side effects. One of the most common, which are anabolic steroids, can create a wide spread of problems. These are known to cause jaundice, liver damage, interfere with normal sexual function, baldness, infertility, and breast development in males. In females, they may cause male characteristics, such as hair growth on the face, suppress or interfere with the menstrual cycle, infertility, thicken vocal cords, and interfere with the developing fetus in a pregnant woman. Another type of PED that can be used is called beta-2 adrenergic agonists. This has been studied and found that these drugs may cause nausea, headaches, dizziness, and muscle cramps due to the constriction of blood vessels. It may also cause rapid heartbeats and flutters due to the substance stimulating the heart rate. Other types of PEDs may cause overgrowth of body parts, such as the hands or feet. They may enlarge the internal organs, such as the heart, and especially the kidneys, tongue, or liver. They may also cause heart problems, increased testosterone levels, low blood sugars, shaking, and hypoglycemia, which ultimately can lead to death. Throughout this speech, I have relayed some information in regards to the effects of performance-enhancing drugs and the effects that they normally have in sports, but also in the health effects of athletes. Personally, I wouldn't go near any of these substances as it would compromise my health, and also, if I'm going to compete, I want to win without any help. Performance-enhancing drugs, in my opinion, should not be allowed in any level of play. As playing the sport while using, you are no longer considered an athlete according to the definition. It prevents an unfair advantage during play, and the potential health hazards pose too much danger to anyone who uses. It is not fair to use, nor is it right.